Once there was a multimillionaire who had so many millions to spend and enjoy. On his way out of a busy store and into his car, he accidentally dropped a $2 note. He quickly looked for it, but as he couldn't find it, he had to go on with his day and drive off. As he got home, he found himself so frustrated and still thinking about it and asking himself, "Where is it? I could have found it. I could have done better." A little too tight and stupid, wouldn't you say? Julia turned on the TV to check what's on. Unexpectedly, news forecasts reporting that 5,750,400 vehicles has driven safely from A to B, except for one single car that has crashed badly. Also reporting that over 1,500,000 square kilometers of the country's area have been safe, quiet and clean as expected, except for these 2 square meters where a violent street fight has taken place. Now, that's not exactly how news are being reported to us. They always focus on that 0.01% that's negative and odd and irregular, and most likely extreme, in order to get more attention and more dollars. But if they, and so do we, think about the 99.99% that is very well and functioning, things wouldn't seem so tragic and wouldn't seem so bad, don't you think? But sadly, social media, news agencies, broadcasts, and TV channels, they zoom in and focus on the very small percentage that's not working. And by watching that, we are unintentionally programming our brains to think exactly in the same way and applying it to all of the different aspects of our life. Thinking and focusing on the very small percentage that's not working, and forgetting and taking for granted all the good stuff in our life that's working that we can enjoy. And our eyes learn without knowing to spot only the better stuff and only the other stuff that's not working, forgetting to focus and even pay attention to all the good stuff in our lives. And that reflects not only on traffic or news, but all different aspects of our life. And going back to that sorry-ass millionaire, who might seem very unwise, having all of these millions and feeling sorry about $2 that he accidentally lost, well, that's what we exactly do with our day. Every day we are given a lot of time to enjoy, and we do meet a lot of good people. But if we accidentally met this grumpy, complaining customer that told us a couple of bad words that we could not handle, we might get stuck on these 2 words for a whole day. How to get out of this trap then? Well, I don't like watching the news, but if you do, just remember all the good stuff that they are not mentioning. It's never too late to shift back to positivity. When you cross roads with a rude, angry or unkind person, and you find yourself stuck on their behavior, just remember how many decent, modest, and good people are out there. And when you've had a minor mishap or a small accident, or things are just not going your way, remember all the 9,999 times things went well and you got home safely. Or when one little thing is bugging you and just not working, and you cannot get over it, well, that's a good immunity system mechanism in order to fix it, and you will. But also recall and picture all the 100 other things that are working, and you're just taking them for granted. And without knowing, we also apply that to almost all of our surroundings, friends, partners, and colleagues at work. But remember, if you have been practicing negativity without knowing for many years now, it's gonna take a little bit of practice in order to go back to optimism. Every time your brain zooms in and focuses on the negative stuff, well, zoom back out and look at the big picture and remember all the good stuff that's working. And the more you do that, the more positive you become and the more optimist you become.